Hello everyone, my name is Wolde from Ecopreneur, the European Sustainable Business Federation. I'm happy to report back from the Facebook Boost event that took place on November 19, connecting hundreds of entrepreneurs, business leaders and policymakers across Europe. We shared experiences and learned ways to recover and grow European businesses, particularly focusing on small and medium-sized enterprises through the post-COVID era. And the session that I report back on was the one that I moderated on running a sustainable SME, the challenges and opportunities. And I did that with two entrepreneurs, we call them Ecopreneurs, from the Ecopreneur membership. The first was Jordi Theo Rotland from Isatio, a Belgian sustainable textile company. And the second was Charles Gubbels from Reprocover. They are selling products from recycled plastics, also situated in Belgium. And that's a coincidence because Ecopreneur has companies in 6 member states. So after some opening remarks, we came into the question of access to funding and finance, which is a big hurdle for SMEs. And the question was, are you getting access? Are you aware of these new funds? And the conclusion was both of them don't. They have no access, they get no EU funds, it takes too much time, it's too uncertain. And I added that from the general experience from our membership, it's too cumbersome. The EU funds are often not relevant for SMEs. And this we consider problematic because the SMEs are the ones that are developing the solutions. So our government advises to channel funds through regional channels, for instance, by our recommendation to launch circular acceleration houses in all EU regions, and then have vouchers that are easily accessible for SMEs to speed up the green product and services development. The second question was about the demand for green products and services. This is seen by our companies as the biggest hurdle. There is no strong demand except in niche markets. And the government recommendations that our companies gave are the following. The first, from Isatio, the sustainable textile company, acknowledge and reward green solutions. And also avoid greenwashing, which is rather annoying if you are selling a real green product or service. And then from Reprocover, do everything to go to a true price situation, because currently we have no true price. So concretely, go to green public procurement and also private procurement. Go to a carbon price and go to a border tax to avoid the unfair competition from abroad. Use extended producer responsibility. Also mentioned was the possibilities from minimum requirements for all products that enter the EU market, minimum requirements for how sustainable they are. Then the third topic that we had was reaching and communicating to customers, and this had diverse experiences, but no real government recommendations. There were some advantages, but also some disadvantages. Sustainable supply chains, that is something that governments can do a lot about. Reprocover mentioned the importance of life cycle assessments, but this does come with costs, and help from the government would help here. And then Isatio mentioned the importance of EU standardization, and he suggested a label for made from upcycling, and that should be easy and cheap and reliable. And then we concluded with some final remarks, and I summarized that the European Green Deal is very welcome, and we are very glad with all the ambitions that are stated therein and the measures that are announced. But unfortunately, we have come to the conclusion that it's not sufficient to meet the goals. More is needed, including enabling the potential of SMEs. Thank you.